We
over
love
the
hip
lawsuit and the
hop.
tweet and all that type of stuff. One thing that did start happening about the backlash is I ended up getting into a little bit of a back and forth.
Well,
GTV. I won't say Relentless Diaries. Relentless Diaries. I don't know if you've heard of that podcast.
no, is that the one that you were getting at the other day?
Yeah.
And why you just beef with everybody, podcasters, rappers, and then you want everybody to come fuck with you. How do you expect that?
Now, I'm not beefing with them because they're cool. I think the back and forth with that was a little bit more friendly. The one that kind of got a lot of people's attention, or maybe not a lot of people, but went a little bit crazier, was the one between myself and Gutsy and them.
Yeah, what are you guys going on about?
The thing is with me, bro, I've never responded to their content, bro.
What was that about? What were you guys kicking off over?
So they went over to the tweet, the tweet that we talked about earlier, the Drake tweet and stuff like that.
What did they say? Did they say the same thing I said? Like
they were like, "Yo, bro, you've been out here glazing the man for so long. Why would you switch up now?" And started doing all kind of weird glazing hands, and I don't even want to redo the motions that these guys are doing. It makes me feel weird doing it.
Pause.
Saying, but they went crazy, and this was probably the 15th time. So I said, you know what? And
I said the 15th time.
No, bro, no word of a lie, bro. It probably was the 15th video they did on me, bro, where my face is on the thumbnail, and my name is in the title somewhere. And you know what? I don't even mind. It helps us get traction. You know what I'm saying? But I responded, a little tap there on a little cyber tap.
Did they respond back?
Of course.
What did they? Okay, so how did
Before
you respond?
we responded back, this guy Gutsy got crazy on not Instagram, on Twitter.
What was he saying on Twitter?
Use a hoe, all of this shit, bro. He started getting in his feels, bro.
Yo, man. Yeah, do you notice you beef with everybody?
A little bit.
And then you don't understand why people don't want to come to the pod.
I don't know about that, bro. That people not come to the pod is questionable.
Okay,
because when you say people,
a selective, the urban crowd, the urban community. How about that?
Nope, that's not true neither.
Oh my god, cause
the urban community that's out there on the gangster rah shit.
Yo, multiple rappers. Multiple rappers hit me up about you.
Okay.
And it's like they think I'm here every day with you, like I work here or something. I'm like, cuz, what's going on?
And what did they be saying?
You just be on the internet trying to fucking poke at niggas. Pause.
You know what? Before we talk about this gutsy, we don't even have to talk about this gutsy shit, right? It's really not that important in the grand scheme of things. But I will say this, as somebody who's here doing podcasting right now, and you don't podcast that often, but I feel like the more often that you do podcast and topics come up in the news and stuff like that, you're probably going to start getting into some of the same shit, dog.
Yeah, part of this. But I won't, like, if I do the podcast, I'm not doing what you guys do. Like, I would be interviewing the guys you guys can't interview.
I'm not talking about the interview parts.
You know what I mean?
The interview parts are cool. I've been interviewing niggas for years.
I won't be doing no fucking news clips and shit. Like, I ain't CP24.
Yeah, but what we're doing right now, we're giving our opinions on different things that are happening in the scene.
But I'm coming to your shit and we're having a discussion. I'll do something like that with a rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But there's two things. When you do interviews and you also give commentary on things, it's a slip, it's a tightrope. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. You have to talk about what you have to talk about. But you push it a lot. You know what you be doing, man.
I feel like you might get the same flack, or maybe not now.
I don't be doing nothing.
But as you continue to make more and more content, and there'll be a piece of content that you're like, you know what? That guy was a waste dude for doing that. Why would he even do that?
But there's no like my lane won't be like the same lane that all you guys would be in. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be coming in a whole different angle if I do it. Like, I won't be coming I won't be discussing certain shit. Certain shit I won't talk about.
You've already gotten flack, but it's just not serious shit. When it came to like your opinions on Drake and the Kendrick thing, There's people that were like American fans and stuff like that, or people that are not fans that were like, what the fuck's this guy talking about? This guy's crazy, stupid, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just those kind of fans.
Some bot accounts.
Oh, it wasn't bots, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just people who didn't agree with your opinion on something.
Yeah, for sure. People are not going to agree with everything you say. That's life.
Yeah. So if you say enough shit on the mic, like I say weekly, live streams and all that, you're going to get a lot of people who don't like your opinion.
Because you go from every angle. I won't go from every angle, Paz. You know what I mean? Like, you be doing everything. Cause, you know what I mean? Yeah. Certain topics I won't talk about just because I won't talk about it.
That's it.
You will talk about it.
Yeah.
Because you don't give a fuck. And that's your content. So it's like, fuck.
Now, the thing is, it's funny because people got a problem with me for going at those topics. But if academics went at those, academics goes at way worse topics more times, right?
Yeah, for sure. But academics, he one thing about him, he does everything. He doesn't, like, he does what you do. He does all angles.
Yes. So but if he was a Toronto man, he'd be getting the same amount of energy.
Does. You don't think he gets that in America?
Of course.
So then it's part of the game.
He probably gets more hate than you.
It's part of the game.
I know. Yeah. He gets a lot more hate than me, bro. They try to cancel him like how many times, bro?
Yeah, but you can't cancel that nigga. He's his own business. You know what I mean?
But for the most part, why have they tried to cancel him? Besides his own like mishaps that he's done, a lot of people don't like the shit that he says.
Yeah, for sure. And it's like higher ups. That's all it is. The higher ups, they're trying to...
Not only them, rappers too. Niggas want to beat him up, all type of shit.
100%. But that's part of talking about certain subjects.
What's the difference?
If you want to put your nose in certain shit, then so be it.
But them same niggas who have an issue with me in Toronto, okay, and with all due respect, even probably some of them ones who might have spoken to you, if academic says, yo, I need you on my podcast or on my live stream, they're running there.
But that's for their benefit. That's a bigger audience. That's American. That's where they're trying to get known at.
Right. But he's doing the same thing.
Yeah, but it's a different audience.
He's doing the same thing to the point where he's like, I will rat on a nigga. He said it in public. Yeah, I will snitch on a nigga.
But he's a civilian. So he's really a real nigga for telling you, yo, I'm not about this life. I'd rather a nigga tell me I'm not about this life than act like he's about this life than he's not.
I think people will let
He's telling you, I'm a civilian. I have civilian cousins and shit. You think they're not gonna rat?
Yeah, but I'm not even saying crazy shit like that. I say that to say people will let academics, or they'll give academics a pass for his opinion because he's way bigger. So if I had the same amount of followers as academics,
for sure,
and had the same and saying the same shit, having the same attitude as I have now, niggas would still want to be on my fucking podcast, bro.
Yeah, but it's a whole.
So then, what's the difference?
Because you're in Toronto and he's not. So
nah, bro, it's because I'm not as up as him. So niggas will compromise or not worry about a nigga's opinion if you can benefit them.
Fuck, they're going on it for beneficial reasons. Though.
Okay, so they wouldn't have a fucking problem with me if I had 1 million subscribers saying the same shit. They'd probably pull up anyway. They'd be acting mad if they didn't get invite to come over here.
The way it is, it's like you have to understand. Yes,
and I'd be saying the same. I'd be saying the same shit to way more people. With their face on the thumbnail.
But yo, it's kind of like, you know how some clubs have a dress code, but if you're a rich millionaire, they'll allow the dress code.
100%.
But if you're not, you're not getting in.
100%.
That's how the world works,
yeah,
you know?
100%.
Yeah. So I think that a lot of those rappers are hypocritical for having an issue with me and then not having an issue with academics.
No, but academics aren't talking about them. So it's not the same. Like,
he's talking about somebody else in the same way.
Yeah, that's them. You're switching it up. You're pushing the goalposts, like you said.
No. Because there's a lot of people that I haven't even spoken about them. I've spoken about people around them or people that they know, and they're like, I don't like him because he talks on people. Yeah, but then go and click onto academics talking about some nigga in Chicago.
Because it's a whole different topic.
Nah, bro. They're doing that. We're talking about the same shit. Niggas crashed out. We're reacting to their crashing on the screen, or them getting arrested, or some shit like that. It's just them niggas is in Toronto and them niggas in Chicago.
Let me break it down for you. Number one, you can't compare Chicago to Toronto.
I'm not. I'm just
People are-
comparing the same
So
the same
it's like-
incidents.
No, because that's what you're doing. You're like pushing the goalposts up topics. You're talking about direct people. He's not. He's talking about celebrities and the higher up. So it has nothing. You can't put it in the same.
Not
You know what I mean?
true. He will do a story on friggin' G Herbo, or not even G Herbo. It's like some niggas, some Chicago guys that aren't even popping, or some Florida guy who's not even popping like that, but has a crazy story. You know what I'm saying?
So-
Same shit like how I would do on some Toronto rapper that nobody even knows, but had a crazy story.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But niggas get mad at me because I'm not up, bro. Or I don't have the as much American cosigns as they want me to have. Or they would let all of that shit slide, bro. I think a lot of these niggas out here are fucking hypocrites, bro.
You can say that, but then you're pushing the goalpost, like I said. So it's like you're getting at people directly. So they're saying, "Fuck, I'm not going over there." You got at their people. Yo, I'm not going over there. Simple.
I could understand that.
So then that's what's happening.
Right?
Every week you're getting at this guy, podcaster, rapper, podcast, rapper. It's like,
I don't know about getting at the rappers.
and then you're not going to none of the shows. Like, you're not mixing with the rappers. How you gonna be mixing with the rappers? And we love hip hop.
That's a misconception,
Right?
bro. Because I interview rappers every week.
Yes, we're not disputing that.
And the rappers who I interview, and then we had this conversation off camera, super talented. They're just not
Yes.
out there getting into fuckery, have a bunch of
Oh my
cases, a bunch of
gosh.
stories on them. So niggas ain't paying attention to them as much. But other people who their fans are paying attention to them.
Yes, you get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
So
They're rappers. They're from Toronto. Some of them are from the same hoods as a lot of these different guys. Just had different choices.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Are they not as important? They get like
No
200.
one, don't say that.
No,
one's saying
because a lot of people
Like, what?
they'll act like their raps don't count, but like their fans love their raps,
that.
bro.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
We're not saying not to interview rappers.
They're just not getting arrested. So they're not on a thumbnail, or they didn't get murked, or one of their homies, or crashed out, or you know what I'm saying? If you don't fuck up, then I'm not gonna have a story about you, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Sav four times, crazy. He barely has any stories on him to do because he's just focusing on his music. So that when we do talk about him, we're like, yo, man just went over there and did this. That was dope. He was at No Jumper. Sick. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have stories on, oh, he crashed out, because he ain't crashing out.
Yeah, he's dropping bangers.
Yeah. So if niggas is dropping bangers, our stories are going to be on, oh, they just dropped another banger. Every time
For
Casper drops
sure.
another banger, we talk about it.
100. We're not disputing that, because we're not saying you don't do that. You do check for the rappers and everything, but you be stepping on toes and being, what do you say? Okay, I'm gonna get mixy. You get a little mixy.
Well, brother,
you get what I mean?
salute to Casper, okay? And maybe this is getting mixy, but I'm not going to get mixy.
Oh my god.
Salute to Casper. Amazing music. But when K Money was going through all this shit, am I going to not talk about it?
No, you interviewed him.
Yes.
It was hard.
I interviewed him after talking about the him getting called a rat, all these different things. And what did he do? He came over here and he went and he answered to all of that shit.
100.
Instead of saying, oh, I ain't going over there because he talked about me on his podcast.
No, 100. You came over here because fuck, you popped this shit.
You know what I'm saying? And it did well for him to do that. He got to explain himself. Everybody, if anybody ever has an issue with anything that has gone on with him, they can revert back to the interview and see what he said with his own mouth. Not on some Instagram live or some story post or some idiot thing. They can say, yo, the man went to an interview, confronted the issues, and talked about it with the man who was talking about him.
100.
So I'm not even gonna say I don't rate when man say, oh, I'm not coming to podcast, so I don't fuck with Friday. But I really don't rate it, bro. I don't rate it.
You gotta fuck. You gotta, how do you always say? You gotta know how to balance out the mixy and the mixy not, right?
I hear you. Let me ask you about rap, though.
We
Thanks
love
for
hip
watching.
hop.
If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.